Can you hear
Hold
me
on.
now?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, my internet went down.
No problem.
I don't know
It
what's wrong with
happens.
it. So how's it
Yeah.
going, Alex?
Yeah, doing all right. Not too bad. How about you, man?
Nothing much, as usual.
Yeah.
Studying,
So, yeah.
do what I have to do. That's it.
Okay. Regular day. Normal day.
Yep.
All right. That's cool, man. Yeah, I saw that you said, where'd you learn that, man? Lit. Yo, that's lit.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. That's lit. I
that
don't know if it
that's
changed
lit.
now because, yeah, that was from 3 years ago when I was in the US. So maybe it
Yeah,
changed.
I've heard a lot of people saying this word.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they kept it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, and
before that,
by the way,
mhm.
I'm following a YouTuber. She said
Okay.
that instead of saying great or amazing, say the party was lit, or the part. It means the party was amazing.
Yeah. Or if they're eating something, they can be like, yo, this shawarma is lit, man. You know, this pizza is lit.
Yeah, I
That's
don't like
crazy.
shawarma.
I know.
Why
I
you
know.
keep
But
mentioning shawarma?
I can't, because I really want some shawarma, dude. I can't help it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Come over, and I will give you a lot of shawarma. I will,
We'll get some kebabs, shish kebabs.
and kebabs as well.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yo, so you found this
So,
article, huh? Go ahead. What's
yep.
up?
I was gonna ask you what you've been up to.
Oh, man. Normal day today. Yesterday was kind of tough because where we have our turkeys, my wife saw that there's a fence right in the bottom of the fence. It got how do I put it? I don't know. It wasn't connected anymore because I guess it got really old and it detached. So the
Yeah,
turkeys were
okay.
going under and going around. Yeah. So
Whoa.
my wife asked our neighbor to come and help us fix it. So she said, look, we're going to cut the bottom all the way, and then we're going to make a fence going this way so that the turkeys can go all over here, not just stay in here. But the problem is,
Yeah.
it's not just that. We had to go and carry some big, it's like these big concrete divider things. So they're really long, and you have to stick them in the ground, and you need two people to carry them. I think they're probably about, man, they got to be like 120 kilos each. They're heavy. So
Whoa.
yeah, we had to walk, I think maybe 100 meters with those things on our shoulders, but they're long. So we're like, oh
Oh
man. So I'm
my.
walking in front thinking, yeah. We're like, oh man, come on, let's go. It sucked, dude. We had to carry four of them. So, and then when we got there, we had to put them in the ground, but the ground was mushy. So we had mud. So I had to be careful not to step in the mud. The first time I took it, my foot
Yeah.
went in and it got stuck. I was like, oh man, what happened? Yeah. But now it's done. Thank God it's done. Cause oh man, it's a
Yeah.
lot of work, dude.
Yeah. For me,
Ah,
my day is like just studying. Usually,
okay.
I wake up like 12 1 p.m. 1
Hmm.
p.m. sorry, in the
Yeah.
afternoon,
Okay.
and after that I do 30 minutes typing on two
Okay.
websites. The first
Yeah.
one is 10 Fast Fingers, and the second one is monkeytype.com.
Yeah.
And after that, I study like 1.5 to 2 hours Spring framework. It's a
Okay.
framework in my field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, I solve like 3 to 5 questions on Lead Code. Lead Code is an American website, helps you
Hmm.
to solve interview questions.
Okay.
And after that, I do like one lesson on Duolingo
Hmm.
and memorize more vocabulary or sometimes phrasal verbs, idioms. Yeah, and
Okay.
after that, I solve one question on Lead and AlgoExpert.io.
Okay.
Yeah, Algo Expert also is an American website. It helps you to solve interview questions,
Yeah.
problem solving questions. And after that, I just like read article about latest technologies, about English, money, and stuff like that.
Cool, man. Yeah. So you stay up on your English learning. That's good, dude.
Yep. So this is
Yeah, man.
my routine
Your
every
daily
single
routine.
day.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's what's
yeah,
up,
my
man.
daily routine. So I don't have
Yeah.
like to go out and work like I don't know how to say it, like it's to carry something to
Yeah, yeah.
like
Manual labor. No manual labor.
manual. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I try not to, but I have no choice sometimes.
Yeah, I can do both, Alex. I can do
Yeah.
both, but I prefer to stay at home rather than uh, work and
Yeah,
like
the hard work.
manual
Yeah,
labor.
killing yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Because like when we went to go grab this, the concrete thing, man, I told the guy, I said, "Wait, you don't have gloves?" And he's like, "No, I didn't bring." I said, "Are you crazy?" I said, so I gave him a pair. Yeah, I gave him a pair of my gloves, and I have these gloves that everybody looks at me. They go, "Those are motorcycle gloves." I'm like, I don't care as long as I'm not touching it with my bare hands. So I gave him my gloves. I took these other gloves, man, but that thing is heavy and it messes up your hands. And then the other part was where we got them from. There were lots of ants all over. If you leave something on the floor for too long, at least here, you start to get ants underneath and they're crawling all over it. So I'm like, man, we got to clean that off because we're gonna carry it here, and then the ants are gonna, start eating us up alive. But
Yeah.
but I'm with you. I would prefer not to do manual labor, but sometimes you just have no choice.
Yeah. So I found an article if we can take a look on it.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you can close your share. I
Oh, okay.
have mine,
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
so
So I'm,
it's
I'm
much
gonna, yeah, I'm
better
gonna
for
remove
me
it.
to
Yeah,
read from my computer.
gotcha. Okay, I got it here. So I removed it, and we can
Yeah.
read from our own. Okay, cool. So whenever you're ready.
Yeah. So the title of the article says that the article talks about the differences between both, either, and neither.
Yep.
And I saw a lot of English learners. They like have misconception about both, either, and neither.
Yeah, yeah. The
So
differences.
let's dive in.
Yep, you
Both,
got it.
either, and neither. What's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a lot of learners know about the words both, either, and neither. What's going on?
Yeah, sorry about that. My dogs are going. It's because
No
we're.
problem.
It looks like we're having a bad rainstorm here, and so the dogs get crazy. I'm gonna
Really?
close my window. Yeah, yeah. You see how dark it is? So
Yeah.
this should be a little bit better.
We are banking in Jordan.
You're
Nowadays, it's
what?
really hot. It's
Oh,
really
is it
hot.
really? Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, crazy dogs.
So,
Sorry about that.
yeah, no problem. A lot of learners know about the words both, either, and neither from English grammar lessons, but do not totally understand how they are different. To help
Mm-hmm.
you better understand what they mean and how they are used, this blog post will cover how these words differ
Mm-hmm.
in their meaning, grammar, and levels of formality.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Differences in meaning. We use both, either, and neither when we talk about a set of two things. So we
Yep.
have two things. When we talk about two things,
Mm-hmm.
we use them. The first one is both. We use the word both when there is a set of two things and we want to refer to all of them. For
Mm-hmm.
example, let's say someone asks you if you want a car or a dog.
Cat or dog.
That cat or dog? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. I want a car. Yeah.
yeah. My brain with cars.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
It's like yes,
if
cars.
you want a cat or a dog, That's a
Mm-hmm.
set of two options. If you want a cat and a dog, you can
Mm-hmm.
use the word both.
Good.
Do you want a cat or a dog? Both. I want both.
Yep.
Here are some more example sentences to show you what both means. Cheese and ice are both made of milk.
Oh, cheese and
Cheese
ice
is
cream.
made
Ice
of
cream.
ice cream. Yeah.
Yep.
Cheese and ice cream are both made of milk.
Good.
Cheese is made of milk. Ice cream is made of milk too.
Good.
Both of my parents read a lot. My mother reads a lot. My father reads a lot too. I like
Good.
both tea and coffee. I like tea.
Mm-hmm.
I like coffee too.
Yep.
So let's talk about either right now.
Mm-hmm.
So either we use the word either when there is a set of two things, and we want to refer to any of them. For example, if you want either a cat or a dog, you want a cat or you want a dog. Any option
Mm-hmm.
is fine.
Yep.
So you are okay with both. So you can like, uh, I don't care, cat or a dog, one of them. I just
Yeah.
want one of them. Do you want a cat or a dog? Either. I like them equally.
Good.
Here are
Mm-hmm.
some more examples. She wants to learn either French or Spanish. She has two options, French and Spanish. She will pick one.
Yep.
Either he doesn't know or he doesn't care. So there are two possibilities. He doesn't know and he doesn't care. One of them is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So right now let's talk about neither.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, we use the word neither when there is a set of two things and we do not want to refer to either of those things. You can think of neither as not either or
Mm-hmm.
not one or the other. So if you don't want either a cat or a dog, you can say that you want neither. Do
Yeah.
you want a cat or a dog? Neither. I want a snack.
Snake. Snake. Oh man, that's crazy. She prefers a
Yeah,
snake. It's like
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I don't
Oh
like
man.
snakes actually. I hate
Yeah,
snakes.
man. Yeah. But in the US, we have a lot of people. When I was a kid, my brother, he begged my mom for a snake. And she said, no, you're not getting a snake. He wanted a
Why
snake
though?
just to have as a pet. He always thought it was cool.
As a
And
pet? You
yes, yeah.
gotta
So
be
you put
kidding
it
me,
in,
Alex.
yeah, in an
He's
aquarium.
not even a
You,
pet.
Well, that a lot of Americans use it as pets, dude. And he was like,
Oh
"Yeah." And
my
then, so
god.
my mom goes, "What are you gonna feed it?" And he says, "Rats. I'll feed it rats." And she's like, "You don't even have money to feed it rats, really?" Yeah, man, it's crazy.
From the subway.
Yeah, it would have to be, yeah. But my brother is so crazy. He always has like exotic things. So at one point, he never got a snake, but when we got older, he had piranhas. Have you ever heard of piranhas?
No, what is
They're
piranha?
like they're flesh eating
Write it
fish.
down for me so I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
So that you find them in the Amazon rainforest. I don't even remember how he got them in New York City, dude. Piranhas, piranhas, flesh-eating
Let me
fish.
see.
They
I'm
have
gonna
like
look
these
up.
razor-sharp teeth. It's crazy. So yeah, he had like a big tank. I don't even remember how many gallons it was,
Oh
and
my
he had
god.
3 or 4 of them.
It
Yeah, I
looks
don't
very
remember.
dangerous.
They are, man. I told him, I said, don't stick your hand in there, because they would just swim around.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're known.
it's
They're
gonna
known for
bite you.
eating. Yeah, yeah, they're known for eating. Like if depending where they are, like if a cow goes into the water or something like that, it'll eat. It'll eat the cow. You know what I mean? It's
The
crazy.
cow? Oh
Yeah, yeah,
my
like it'll
god.
eat. Yeah, it eats flesh, man. Nobody, like if the water is infested with them, it's like no, don't go in there. Don't swim in that water. It's not a good idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sorry to interrupt you though.
Yeah, that's okay. Here are some pictures to help you understand what neither means compared to either.
Mhm.
So the first picture is it says that either a cat
Yep.
or a dog.
Yep.
And the second one it says that neither cat nor dog.
Correct. Yeah.
Here are some example sentences.
Hmm.
Neither of my parents watches TV. So my mother doesn't watch TV. My father also doesn't watch TV.
Yeah.
I neither smoke nor drink. So I don't smoke. I also do not drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like me. I neither smoke nor drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol and I don't
Yeah.
smoke as well.
Yeah.
I used to though, but that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you're clean, clean and
Yeah,
sober.
yeah. Let's take a cooler break.
Yeah. Yeah. Water
So,
break.
either can sometimes be replaced with both.
Hmm.
So, what does that mean is sometimes either can be replaced with both. For example, if someone asks you, do you want tea or coffee, and you don't mind which one they give you, you could reply, either is fine, both are fine.
Yep. Good.
Both responses mean the same thing. Native English speakers just have different pictures in their mind when they say them.
Yeah. Correct.
So we have the first picture, it says both are fine, and either is fine. So both is fine. You can and you can use either is fine. So
Yeah. Either way. Hmm.
yeah. So for example, here are some sentences that mean the same thing. Both. The first one is both.
Hmm.
There are good restaurants on both sides of the street. So
Hmm.
we will try the same sentence with either. There are good restaurants on either side of the street.
Yep.
So the second sentence, hello and hi mean the same thing. You can use either of them in conversation. And
Hmm.
we will try both right now for the same sentence. Hello
Yep.
and hi mean the same thing. You can use both of them in conversation.
Good.
However, either and both are not
Hmm.
interchangeable when
Good.
either
Interchangeable.
refers specifically to only one of two things. For example, let's say there are two people, Rage and Anna
Hmm.
or Anne.
Anne. That's Anne.
Yeah. Are they American names?
Raj is not. I mean, Raj sounds more like an Indian name or maybe like a
Yeah,
Pakistani
I
name or
think
something.
so.
But Anne,
I
Anne
agree
is
with you.
definitely, yeah, it's an American name.
Yeah, only Anne speaks Japanese. If you
Hmm.
ask them, do either of you speak Japanese, the answer would be yes, because one of them, Anne, speaks it.
Yep.
Do both of you speak Japanese? The answer would be no, because only one of them speaks it, not both.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
just Anne, she speaks she or he, because I don't know
Yeah.
the name
Anne
Anne.
is she. Anne is she. Yeah. And Raj would be a
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. So differences in grammar, both
Hmm.
and both with and, either
Hmm.
with or, neither
Yep.
with nor.
Yeah.
So the words both, neither, both, neither, and either are used with different conjunctions,
Conjunctions. Conjunctions.
conjunctions,
Good.
with different conjunctions. I want both a dog and a cat. I want either a dog or a cat. So right now, the last one, I want neither a dog nor a cat. So
Yeah.
I don't
Good.
want a both.
Yeah. Unfortunately, here we have
And
everything.
particularly,
We have dogs and cats.
yeah,
So.
and particularly pay attention to neither nor. Well, here native English speakers use neither or. Keep in mind
Hmm.
that it is used in informal situation. Informal
Yeah.
writing better to use neither with nor. Both
Yeah.
is normally used with positive verbs. If you want to say both not, use neither instead. So it's much better. I have
Mm-hmm.
two pets and neither of them are snakes. Sentence is it's better than saying both of my pets are not snakes.
Yeah, exactly.
So in sentence we have that neither of my children look like me, and it's better than saying both of my do not look like me.
Yeah.
If you want to say not both, say not either instead. I was invited to two parties but could not go to either of them. So
Good.
this
Hmm.
sentence is much better than saying I was invited to two parties but couldn't go to both of them.
Yeah, and it sounds
So right
strange too
now,
if you say it the second way.
yeah, either and neither are used with singular nouns.
Yep.
So the noun that follows both is always plural, plural,
Plural. Yeah, plural. More than one
plural.
is plural.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, plural.
Plural.
However, the noun that comes after either and neither is singular. For
Hmm.
example, below are some possible responses to "Are you free to meet Monday or Tuesday?"
Good.
Notice that the noun day is plural after both,
Hmm.
but singular after either and neither. Yeah.
Good.
So both days work for me. So this is plural. I don't
Hmm.
know. It's really hard to pronounce.
Yeah, yeah.
Plural,
Plural. Plural. Yeah,
plural,
plural.
plural.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should use plural with both and
Good.
singular with either and neither. Either day
Hmm.
works for me. Neither day works for me.
Yep.
However, remember that when you use either of or neither of, the noun is plural. That is
Hmm.
because you are referring to the set of things and not just one member of the set.
Good.
So, for example, either of those days works for me. Notice that we said works singular.
Hmm. Yep.
Neither of those days works for me singular as well. Either and neither are used with singular verbs in formal writing. In real life, native English speakers often use either and neither with both singular and plural verbs.
Yep.
For example, all of my sentences in the following chart sound natural, and most people will not notice whether you use the singular or plural verb.
Hmm.
Neither of plus singular verb. For example, I have two cats and neither of them likes me.
Yeah.
So we used a singular verb. We said likes.
Yep.
Does either of you speak Spanish? And singular as well because we used does.
Hmm.
And neither of plus plural verb. I have two cats and neither of them like me. We didn't say likes.
Yeah.
Do either of you speak Spanish? We used do.
Hmm.
However, when you are taking an English test or writing something formal, example, an academic paper, remember to use neither of and either of with singular verbs. This is considered more proper and correct.
Yeah. And the funny thing is,
Differences,
proper and correct. But people, man, like if you're talking to people normally, they're like, oh, whatever, it's fine. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So it's interesting. They really don't care.
It just with the formal situations.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Academic papers. So.
yeah, yeah. So differences in formality. Neither nor
Hmm.
can sound formal, unlike
Hmm.
both and either or
Hmm.
and neither nor can sound formal. This is why you will rarely hear native English speakers using it in conversation. Here
Right.
are some ways to rephrase, efface,
Re, um, to rephrase.
rephrase.
Ways to rephrase,
Rephrase,
yeah, because it's a phrase and you're rephrasing it.
yeah,
So make it,
yeah,
different.
ways to rephrase neither
Hmm.
nor sentences so they sound more relaxed and
Yep.
informal. So formal, we have like the formal and informal.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah. So the first sentence is his shirt was neither black nor white. So
Yep.
this is the formal, and the informal. His shirt wasn't black or white. So it's much
Hmm.
easier to say.
Yep.
I want neither a cat nor a dog. I don't want either a cat or a dog.
Hmm.
Neither Jack nor Jace speak Spanish. Jack doesn't speak Spanish and Jace doesn't either. Or you can say Jack doesn't speak Spanish and neither does Jace. Yeah, so that was all about the article. What do you think of it?
Yeah, man, that was cool. That really, because that goes, it goes deeper into the explanation. So that's really good because now it gives people an idea of how to use it differently.
Yeah,
So good work, man. That's a good one.
so if I asked you to like judge my I don't know how to say it, like judge my level according to the conversation that we had, what do you think, what are you gonna say?
Man, I'd say you're good. I'd say, if I was in the US and like we met in the US, I'd be like, yo, this guy, he didn't just arrive from Jordan or he hasn't lived here a while. You know what I mean? You sound like a regular dude that I would meet in New York City. So you're good. You're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Actually, I've talked with a tutor yesterday from New
Okay.
York City. He's
Oh
right
yeah?
now
What'd they say?
he lives in Queens at the moment. He's
Oh,
an
okay.
Arabic
Yeah,
guy, by
man.
the way. Yeah, he
Okay.
said that I am one of the best students that he has ever had. He was talking
Yeah,
that I
man. I
have
told
very
you. I
clear
told you.
accent.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm telling you, man. You can't even like somebody who speaks to you, they can't tell. Like, if they look at you, they can say, well, I can kind of guess where you're from, but I don't know exactly where you're from because your accent doesn't give it away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm trying so hard to act the American accent.
But it's good, man. It's paying off. It sounds good. Where do you know where he lives now? In Queens? He didn't say
Yeah,
where?
yeah. I don't know exactly. I don't know.
Ah, because I would figure because if he's Arabic, probably like the Astoria area. Because Astoria, I think maybe like Woodside or Sunnyside, they have a lot of Arabic people there. I used to live in
Yeah,
Astoria, so yeah, they had a lot of Turkish restaurants, Arabic restaurants.
yeah. So you were born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
After that, you moved to Queens.
Yes. Uh huh. Correct. Yeah. So when I turned 14, we moved to Queens. Yeah, and I lived in Queens the rest of my life until I got
How
married
long?
and we moved to
How
Jersey.
long did you stay? How long did you stay in Queens?
Oh man, in Queens until I got married when I was 27. So around that time I stayed in the whole area because then I moved to New Jersey. So really I was
Yeah,
still in the New York, New Jersey area. So till I was about
yeah,
33, I think. Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man. So I know the area.
Yeah.
It's really
So it
coming
was
down here.
actually
Huh?
nice talking to you. We're running out of
Yeah.
time, as you can see.
Yeah, man. Talking to you, good
Yeah.
talking
See
to
you.
you too. I'll see you
See
next
you
time.
next time. Have a
Take
great
care. Have
day.
a good one. Thanks. You too.